The recent attack at the Magdeburg Christmas market has sent shockwaves through Germany, leaving the public searching for answers and accountability. But instead of delivering a balanced and transparent account of the events, Sky News has found itself at the center of a growing storm of criticism. Their reporting, or lack thereof, has not only sparked outrage but also raised serious questions about journalistic integrity. Today, we're breaking down exactly how Sky News failed to meet its responsibility during this critical moment, and why this matters for public trust and informed debate. Let's start with the attack itself. A Saudi immigrant was identified as the perpetrator behind this horrifying act, an incident that has left the people of Magdeburg grieving and on edge. But when it came time to cover the story, Sky News seemed more intent on tiptoeing around the attacker's background than addressing the potential role of extremist ideologies. Rather than offering clarity, Sky News avoided mentioning any possible links between the attacker's beliefs and radicalized interpretations of Islam. Their vague language left viewers in the dark about the motivations behind this violence and robbed the public of a nuanced understanding of the tragedy. This is not just about one incident, it's part of a larger trend. Over the past few years, extremist attacks targeting Christmas markets in Europe have become alarmingly frequent. These markets, which symbolize community and celebration, are increasingly seen as soft targets for radicalized individuals. By failing to address this disturbing pattern, Sky News not only minimized the severity of the issue, but also missed a crucial opportunity to inform the public about the larger threat. But Sky News' questionable reporting didn't stop with the attacker's background. Their portrayal of the protests that followed the attack added fuel to the fire. These protests were a direct response to rising concerns over security, immigration policies, and counterterrorism measures. While the demonstrations were largely peaceful, Sky News painted the protesters with a broad brush, labeling them as far-right thugs. This oversimplification was not only misleading but also deeply unfair. Yes, it's true that some fringe elements may have attempted to hijack the protests for their own agenda. But the majority of demonstrators were ordinary citizens, people who are genuinely worried about their safety and the effectiveness of government policies in addressing the growing threat of terrorism. By focusing exclusively on the actions of a few, Sky News ignored the legitimate fears and frustrations driving the broader movement. This kind of framing isn't just careless, it's damaging. It reduces a complex and deeply emotional issue into a polarized narrative, pitting one group against another and erasing the voices of those who are simply asking for accountability and solutions. Sky News' approach undermines the legitimacy of public concerns and shifts the conversation away from the real issues: public safety, counterterrorism effectiveness, and the integration of immigrant communities. In the midst of these failures, it's important to reflect on what we, as viewers, deserve from the media. Sky News had an opportunity, no, a responsibility, to provide balanced, in-depth reporting on this tragedy. Instead, they opted for vague language, incomplete narratives, and divisive labels. This isn't just about poor journalism. It's about the erosion of public trust in a time when clear, honest information is more critical than ever. And if that wasn't enough, there's another troubling layer to this story. By focusing on softening their language and avoiding uncomfortable truths, Sky News has inadvertently emboldened those who seek to downplay the dangers of radicalization. This isn't about sensationalism or fear-mongering. It's about confronting the realities that are shaping our world. When media outlets shy away from these difficult conversations, they fail the very people they're supposed to serve. The public deserves better. We deserve media outlets that are unafraid to ask tough questions, confront uncomfortable truths, and dig deeper into the root causes of these tragedies. Sky News' failure to meet these standards is a stark reminder of the need for accountability, not just from governments and institutions, but from the media itself. As we reflect on this incident, let's not lose sight of the bigger picture. Tragedies like the attack in Magdeburg demand not only justice but also honest, transparent conversations about how we can prevent them in the future. And it starts with holding our media accountable for their role in shaping public understanding. What are your thoughts on this issue? Do you think the media is doing enough to report fairly and responsibly? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video if you agree, and subscribe to the channel for more in-depth analysis. Thank you for watching, and take care.